KILR. KILR James.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the KILR Gamer, and welcome to my tour around the world featuring Flight Simulator 5.1. Alright, the evening is getting even more closer than what it was before. Translate that to the sun is going down. But let's talk about where we're going to be headed, because this will be relatively interesting. Okay, so we're here at Sky Harbor, and we're going to be going over here to Kennedy, JFK. And this is not like the international airport in New York. This is just Kennedy, KASX. Now, the thing about this that I think is interesting is it looks like, yeah, there's a VOR here, but it's crossed out. Do you see that? Was it? It's like 110.2. Now, maybe there was one there before and they took it down. I don't know. So I don't know if it was entered into the downloadable content that I've got or not. Because, see, if you zoom in, it disappears. And it's also not on the IFR map at all. So if it's not here, I know the airport's there, but if the VOR is not here, then what we'll do is this would probably work if we take, it kind of moves us past it, but if we tune in Ironwood, that's 270, so at a heading of, I don't know, it's close, kind of over, I don't know, something close to 09, that's 090, so maybe 088, just a little bit up. That should get us in the direction. Meanwhile, over here at not Lakeside, Duluth, I see this Lakeside, it throws me off. I don't even know what this is. So Lakeside 90 is there, and then we've got, that's hard to see with all this stuff in here. Okay, that's 180, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Yeah, I guess 10. 110. So we'll have Duluth at 110, and we can go here, and we get that one tuned in, and when the needles get close, then we'll know we're getting close to Ashland. But that will be our backup plan in case the Ashland, because that's where John F. Kennedy Memorial is at, is Ashland. Just in case that one does not work. So we will find out here momentarily. So we'll go in here and we'll change our nav radio to 110.2. 110. No, it did not work. Okay. So now this is where we change everything else. So Duluth is 112.6. We're already tuned into it. We just need to change this to 110. 110? Yeah, 90. No, I think just 100. get lost sometimes with some of those readings. 1101. Sorry, I'm looking at the map to the side. Yeah, it's going to be... I keep wanting to say 110, but... No, yeah, 100. This is right. Alright, and then we tune in Ironwood, which is 108.8. This probably will not pull up yet. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to pull up yet. And, well, according to the VFR map, 090 would be awfully close. That is going to take us over the city. Yeah, we'll do that. Like I said, this is going to be a very interesting flight. And to think that it's going to get dark also. Okay. We'll go ahead. We'll do some ATC on this one. Although this is going to be, you know, the generic stuff. It's going to be a little bit long of a flight, so let's make it interesting. You know, as much as we can. I say, yeah, let's do ARTCC on that one. Alright, so I think we're all set to go here. Let's get this started. I'm going to fly low over this area so we can see a little bit more of the scenery.
Philippine 136, can we make a right turn here? That's correct. Okay.
It's like, where's that taxiway at? Okay, we're going to go off in the grass here a little bit.
Canada 793 Heavy is currently active for 21. Canada 793 Heavy, taxi to the gate.
Citation 693 Mike at Eagle with Buckner with Kilo. Instruments Long Beach.
Citation 693 Mike, we're cleared to Long Beach Airport. Oasis 1 departure, Goffs transition. Goffs, direct Hector, KO3 arrival. Maintain 17,000, departure frequency 125.9er, squawk 5350.
Okay, the Oasis departure.
Five nada.
Transition Golfs, direct Hector, KO3 arrival, Long Beach, 13,000, 125.95350.
No, you're wrong.
Check your initial altitude, sir. Initial
It's along
altitude is
Kilo. Kilo.
17,000.
I'm sorry, 17,000 for 93 Mike.
93 Mike, the readback is correct. Kilo is current. Have a good flight.
Good day.
Southwest 383 annoyed South Lake Charlie 402.
Southwest 383, Lawrence, if you're on request, sir, stand by. Just one United 2418, you're released at 19er13, void at 19er33. Time is 1754 and a half.
Okay, 1913, 1933 is the void time for United 2418, thanks.
Southwest 383 is clear Salt Lake City Airport. Vito 3 departure, Milford transition as filed. Maintain 17,000, departure frequency 133.95, squawk 1015.
195.
Give us the Ovita 3, Milford 17,000, 3395, 1015.
Oviedo 3 departure is correct. The readback on the clearance is correct. You come out of gate 4?
Sure.
Have a good flight.
Look at the big boat there.
So retaining 42 with Kilo for Charlie.
Song clearance at Talon 42.
Scenic 42.
Take 42, cleared Charlie departure, squawk 4224.
4224. 42, thanks. Morning, clearance Frontier 382, looking to go to Salt Lake City with Kilo.
Frontier 382, clear to Salt Lake City Airport. Oviedo 3 departure, Milford transition then as filed. Maintain 17,000. Departure frequency will be 133.95, squawk 1305.
Clear to Salt Lake City, Ovita 3 departure, Milford transition and
It's a good turn. Come on.
33.95, 1305.
Frontier 382, readback is correct. You come out of gate 23.
22, that's correct.
Thank you and have a good flight.
Thank you, Reno Air 1.
Thank you.
Reno, flight 310.
Rear 172 is cleared to Reno Airport. Awaits one departure, Beatty transition then as filed. Maintain 17,000. Departure frequency will be 125.9, squawk 6.
Okay, we're going to put our parking brakes on.
Air 172 is cleared to Reno via the Waste one departure, Beatty transition as filed. Maintain 17,125, squawk 6764. We're at Alpha 11 Kilo.
That should switch us over to tower.
Readback is correct. Have a good flight.
Have a good day. Roger, 297. I'd like to check on our flow control to San Fran.
Call clearance, who was that, please?
That was United 2097 to San Francisco.
2097, Roger. We have pre-departure clearance. I show company accepted, Charlie.
All right, you guys ready?
International Airport departure information November.
Here we go.
000. Temperature 582.30. Wind time, altimeter 3020. Turbojet aircraft departing runway 25 right. All other aircraft departing runways 19er. Notice airman, intersection Alpha 2 is the departure threshold for runway 25 right. Split ground are in use. All departing aircraft without pre-departure clearance contact clearance delivery on 118.0. VFR aircraft state your destination and requested altitude. On initial contact, advise you have information November. Other 164, runway 1 right cleared for immediate takeoff or hold. Other 164 heavy, we're rolling.
There we go. We're up in the air. I'm going to keep the landing gear down for a moment.
American 1191's traffic will be a Boeing 747 departing prior to arrival. Start reducing, wind 050 at 5, runway 28 right, clear to land. Go ahead, we'll float up.
We're just going to fly over here.
658, runway 1 right, taxi into positional traffic landing and departing runways 28. Sir, position hold, 1 right, southwest 658. United 2024, reduce speed to 150, practical change 2, runway 28 left, clear to land. Order 28 left, 150 knots, clear to land, guys. Continental 134, wind 060 at 5, runway 1 right, cleared for takeoff for Zodiac, the left will turn away. Under Continental 134, clear for takeoff. Sundance 625, traffic off the right will turn away, wind 0605, runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff. 1 left, cleared for takeoff, Sundance 625. Night 1443.
Now that bridge is in the wrong spot. That bridge should be right about here. Hey, oh, there we go. We got a boat and we got a bridge. And we got downtown Duluth right up there.
United 33, tower wind 0606, runway 28 right, clear to land, long road to Kilo Superior. Clear to land, 1 Kilo, United 33. Southwest 466, runway 1 left, taxi into position, hold. Southwest 466, position, hold, 1 left.
All right. Cool deal. Let's get back on course. That'll switch us over to departure.
wind 0606, runway 28 right, cleared to land long roll to Kilo Superior. Clear to land, long Kilo, yeah, 33.
We can do a flyby of Sky Harbor.
I know 134, contact departure, have a nice flight. Thank you, sir, good day to you, 134. And 603, runway 1 right, cleared for takeoff. Clear takeoff, 603. And it's 25, runway 1 right, taxi into position, hold.
Position hold 1 right, Savannah 24.
Band 1 heavy, cross 1 left and runway 1 right, hold short of 28 left at the approach in.
Cross 1 left and 1 right, hold short of 28 left.
Let's see if we can... That yellow building kind of interested me. Oh, okay, so that's how it looks. Well, that's kind of disturbing. So it looks like it's got like 2 yellow terminals or something, but it's like facing off to the water.
Channel station 2250 heading into 039 radio to Oviedo intersection, rest route unchanged.
039 to Oviedo, rest route unchanged. Stay on present heading channel 1622.
Channel station 22 men heading to join that radio, fly heading 080 to 039 radio.
080 now to join 039 on channel 1622.
In Channel station 22, that vehicle traffic is 2 o'clock and 2 miles indicating 1,200.
And we got him, TCAS is talking to us about him, but we don't see him.
Departure NASA 906, looking past 3,700 to 177.
After 906, departure radar contact. After 906, line maintain 14, 14,000.
906 over 14,000.
Let's look up our shortcuts for the autopilot here. So I know Z is autopilot, but Nav1 is Control N. Altitude is Control Z. Interesting. Okay, well that should be easy to remember. Approach is Control A. Well, that makes sense. Pitch and bank hold, Control T. Wing leveler, Control V. Heading is Control H. See, I think when we do it, it'll lock it into whatever we've got. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. So we don't have to go into the menu and do that. Because it's very disruptive of the flight. And it is getting dark.
NASA 916, thanks for the tight turn at traffic slow factor. Additional traffic 12 o'clock and 14 miles northbound, a C9, level at 15,000.
How cool would it have been if we got rain and stuff this early?
Seneca 6, Julie Goldberg's radar contact, line maintain 4,000 to 500. Navy Juliet 0216, flight 360. And Navy 216, your traffic 10 o'clock and 6 miles southeast on a T38, climb that at 13,000 for 14,000.
We're looking for maybe,
NASA 906, for that altitude, maintain 14,000 for that C9 traffic. Thanks a lot, appreciate that.
The wall of clouds.
NASA 906, that traffic still factor, climb maintain 17,000.
We passed our vector.
requested altitude 10,500 and say your requested on-course heading.
Course heading is 211.
Your on-course heading is 211.
Departure Frontier 154, 3 for 17.
Frontier 154 is radar contact. Pilot maintains 7,000 only.
7,000, Frontier 154.
Mercury 7 Linda Sierra, Minneapolis Center, contact level 200.
1 in Minneapolis, Dallas 5004, 4,000,
Okay, we got Minneapolis Center going now.
Dallas 5004 Center, on the radar contact landing info, 230.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Type 1016, contact center on 134.7.
My hands rested on the controls a little too much.
5004, contact Chicago 133.3.
133.3. That accepts the AC for proceeding direct Barbie this time.
615, 44 Center.
Looks like a pool right below us there. This is kind of cool. Enter Minecraft music here.
7.77.
I don't think we can see the sun here. Alright, altitude was Control Z. So Z to turn on the autopilot, Control Z to do our altimeter. That looked like that worked. And we'll just turn our throttle down. Yeah, I like this. This is going
Sure,
well.
Centerville wind 360 at 18, east boundary wind 300 at 7. One on tower, Maple 1 heading off tower 18 to Bangkok, your help. SMS 51, keep behind you.
Turn our lights on. That is L.
People 249, Fabulous, start your left turn towards the airport now, sir. There's traffic
Nope,
at your
apparently not.
park and inbound behind you, 727 Alpha. Okay, we're turning down people 249.
Where is our lights at? Our lights.
Runway 4 left, wind 010 at 6, clear for takeoff.
I thought it was L. Maybe it'll turn on once.
Line 47, hold short of November, remain this frequency.
1 Heavy, now tower. 1 Heavy is inside the marker. 1 Heavy, runway 48, wind 010 at 6, clear to land. Clear to land, 4 right, 1 Heavy. After landing, no delay on the runway. Understand, people, 249. North tunnel, Papa, contact ground 18. You're 147. Runway 513, helicopter traffic is 11 o'clock and 2 miles. We'll be landing by the terminals. Runway 11, wind 360 at 7, center field wind northeast boundary 270 to 13. Clear to land, turn about a mile final.
There it goes. Okay, so we had the lights on. It has to wait until it hits a certain point of the time in order for it to. We need to increase our throttle. Oh, the wind's blowing us off course again.
552 heavy crossfire transfer from the heavy jet landing on 4 right, course for takeoff 8 right. 552. Western 144, 290. Western 144, roger, final 290.
Citation 500 kilo, runway 240.
500 kilo, roger. Los Angeles, Republic 305 and 350, and we're heading up to 25 for Hector. Once as we get it. Republic 305, roger, and receiving Hector, proceed direct Hector. Hector transition, maintain flight level 350, expect runway 25, profile descent. Republic 305, thank you.
Come on, get us above the clouds.
Canada 793 heavy, descent at 5 discretion, maintain flight level 240. Canada 793 heavy, down to 240, power discretion.
Man, there's a lot of clouds.
I'd like to keep your speed up, surface space.
Apollo 305, roger.
Alright, let's get ourselves at 7,000.
Maintain flight level 240. Today, 11 heading, power discretion to 240.
Center United 55 heavy at 390.
That's 55 heavy, then roger, flight level 390. Report 2773, thanks for your report. Contact approach on 124.7. 24.7. Yeah, 7370 Minneapolis Center, Bringer Dell.
Whoa.
29906, this case no lights out, quarter below 24.
One disadvantage to using the keyboard. Sometimes your finger just kind of rests on the key and you're like, whoops. Oh, there's the mood.
That was 5,004, 5,004, Minneapolis, good morning, Columbia, level 250. Call upon 112, Minneapolis Center, good morning, practice occasional light jet.
Good morning, Delta 1380, 200.
Now, sorry. Skyler 7370, contact Minneapolis approach 126.35, good morning.
TS62 Minneapolis Center. Sounds like you get a North Dakota direct period. The company about an hour ago, continuous light, occasional moderate turbulence at 36, went up to 38. Not sure if that improved. That is the next sector, over. Minneapolis Center, with Pier 380, Lowe's, good morning. Pier 380 Minneapolis Center, good morning. Right Lake altimeter 3017. 3017. 2000 Minneapolis Center, good morning, climbing Cape level 370. 2000 Minneapolis Center, good morning, climbing Cape level 370.
Just about ready to turn at our heading of 100. We're almost tuned in here.
Good morning, climbing 13,000, Eau Claire, up to the 200, 35244, Minneapolis Center, good morning. 549 Mike, radar contact 47 miles northwest of Milco, say up to. 13654, Minneapolis Center, good morning, climbing level 370. 3654, expect light to moderate stop and then climb out to about a beam of Minneapolis, east side of that should be critical. 1207 Minneapolis Center, good morning, climbing level 250. Blue 2236, Minneapolis Center, good morning, climbing level 350. Country 8651, Minneapolis Center, good morning, climb and maintain flight level 290, leaving 117.
There we go.
Correct ride.
I think we're all set. We're at a good altitude. Over the clouds. We're tuned in the center. We're all set to go. You know, most pilots have, you know, their iPad to look at stuff. I don't have an iPad, but I do have a Windows tablet. Maybe I should make use of that. I do have some charts too. Ooh, it's getting dark now. Let's take a look at these charts first from my binders that I got from a real pilot here. We should be in Wisconsin. Yep. So for the state of Wisconsin, we're going to be doing this is going to be our first state that we're going to be doing. We'll be going around it and through it. Because on another flight, I mentioned how... Man, we're getting blown off here. We'll need to lock our heading in here. Anyways, I mentioned how we were going to go through each state. Come on, lock in on 100.
Country 8651, County Chicago Center, 127.77, 2777.
No, not 102. Come on. Well, I got 101.
Good morning, Apple 1018, tune 5.5,
Anyways, I mentioned how with this tour we're going to be going through each state, each country, and we're not just going to fly through a state. We're going to we're going to actually travel around it, through it, or within. All right, let's see here.
4593 Minneapolis Center, roger.
And see, this is interesting. I'll pull this up here. But when he printed this out, he's also got Ashland here, and it's crossed out for the VOR. Oh, good. He's got the approach charts for Ashland. We might need that. Localizer 109.3 for runway 2. That sounds like a good runway to land at. Let's see, Appleton. Try to find some more VFR charts here. Let's get Sheboygan, Rice Lake, Lander. Milwaukee.
Morning, Minneapolis, Hills 5004, 4000.
That was 5004, sir. Operator contact landing available 230.
It's tough. It's like he's got the VFR charts, but it's hard to tell how they connect. I wanted to be able to use a VOR to kind of cross-reference where we're at. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it there. But at least we have the approach chart for Ashland. That's going to be useful. Try to go back to that here.
61544 Center. 4538 Mike Center, good morning. Radar contact climbing thing available 250. All the way up 153 Mike.
There you are.
FedEx 1786 contact center on 1.
Go ahead and bookmark that.
7.77,
We'll pull that out when we're ready. Meanwhile, where is my... There it is. And I'm hoping I've got battery power. It appears that I do. See, I got myself one of these where the keyboard detaches, So I can use it as a laptop and I can use it as a tablet.
32 miles southbound, Altitude, use caution, company sunrise, come on call sign. 5209, Roger. Sure alert, Centerfield, wind 360 at 18, eastbound, wind 300 at 7.
People 1 over town. People 1 heavy call tower, 18 to bank off your help. SMS 51. Keep on you.
People 249, practical, start your left turn towards the airport now, sir. There's traffic at your 4 o'clock and inbound behind you, 727 also.
Okay, we're turning down people 249.
Runway 4 left, wind 010 at 6, clear for takeoff.
Okay, people 694, clear for takeoff.
Line 47, hold short of November, remain this frequency. 1 heavy, NARCOM.
1 heavy is inside the marker.
1 heavy, runway 4 right, wind 010 at 6, clear to land.
We're going to land 4 right, 1 heavy.
249, after landing, no delay on the runway.
Understand, people 240 right.
Line 47, North Donald, Papa, contact ground 18.
You're my protocol.
Runway 513, helicopter traffic is 11 o'clock and 2 miles will be landing by the terminals. Runway 11, wind 360 at 7, Centerfield, wind northeast boundary 270 at 13, clear to land, turn about a mile final.
See, I wanted a Windows tablet. One, I've already got Android on my phone, but I wanted a Windows tablet so that way I can run Windows stuff on a tablet. Allows me to put some Windows games on it.
ETA 552, heavy caution, return from the heavy jet landing on 4 right, clear for takeoff 8 right. 552.
I need a... Oh, wait a minute. Can I do this? Nope, that don't work. Oh, that did work. Okay. Alright. Now, change this to tablet mode. There we go. I got myself my tablet. Gotta like that. Alright.
Western 144, 290. 144, Roger, final 290.
Okay, so I think I can use Hayward. So there is, oh, you can't even see it. There we go. So Hayward, right there. I can use that and cross-reference where we are on the path. Make sure that we're not passing the airport. So Hayward is 113. Oh, there's a road. Huh. Wrong one. 113.4. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. It's not working.
Citation 500 kilo, leveling 240.
500 kilo.
Oh, this is not good. It's got to be the scenery. The scenery is interfering with the nav radios. Alright, so we're going to have to turn the scenery off briefly. Okay, I had to make a little bit of adjustment with the scenery. Apparently there is a conflict between the scenery that I created and the scenery that I downloaded. Because had we...
Sure alert, Centerfield wind 360 at 18 eastbound, we went 300 at 7.
Trying to get ourselves to go down here. Had we tried to land at the airport, it would have been inside the ground. So the elevation that... The elevation of the downloaded scenery is different than the default scenery. So it wouldn't have looked good. And I didn't realize, but I actually created the airport for Ashland. It's not in the downloaded scenery.
People 1 over town. People 1 heavy call tower 18 to take off your outfit. SMS 51. Be behind you. People 249, tactical, start your left turn towards the airport now, sir. There's traffic at your 4 o'clock and down behind you, 727 also. Okay, we're turning up at the 249.
I believe we're close, though, to the airport.
We're runway 4 left, wind 010 at 6, clear for takeoff. Okay, people 694, clear for takeoff. Land 47, hold short of November, remain this frequency. 1 heavy, Narcon. 1 heavy is inside the marker. 1 heavy, runway 4 right, wind 010 at 6, clear to land. Then land 4 right, 1 heavy.
Okay, we're going to get below the clouds here.
49, enter landing, no delay on the runway. Understand, people 240 right.
I now have this tuned in, but I don't know why it's... Okay, that's... not too bad. Whoa. Whoa.
Line 47 north Donald Papa, contact ground 18.
I do have the... Oh, wait a minute, where did I put it? That's Canada. Ah, put it down here. I do have the ILS in here.
2 miles will be landing by the terminals. Runway 11, 1360 at 7, Centerfield wind northeast.
Let's see if it works. 109.3. Well, that's loud. 109.3.
November, traffic will be departing disregard on the radio contact point. ETA 552 heavy caution transfer.
Yeah, it did.
Clear for takeoff 8 right. 552.
That's good to know. All right. It's runway 2.
Western 144, 290. 144, roger, final 290.
Citation 500 kilo, runway 240.
Citation 500 kilo, center runner. Los Angeles, Republic 305 to 350. And we're heading up to 25 for Hector. Once soon as we get it. Republic 305, roger, and receiving Hector, proceed direct Hector. Hector transition, maintain flight level 350. Expect runway 25, profile descent. Republic 305, thank you. Canada 793 heavy, descend at 5 discretion, maintain flight level 240. Canada 793 heavy, down to 240, power discretion. Republic 305, Republic, I would like to keep your speed up, sir, for space.
Apollo 305, roger.
Center, United 55 Heavy at 390. United 55 Heavy, center, roger, flight level 390.
That flashing is the strobe light reflecting off of the clouds.
Approach 2773, thanks for your report. Contact approach on 124.7.
So I could turn off the strobes.
24.7, 24.7.
See, and it doesn't flash anymore. I think we are breaking through the clouds.
29906, occasional light stop, quarter below 24. Minneapolis 540 miles.
I think we did break through the clouds. Okay.
540 miles, Minneapolis, center, radar contact, 2 miles south of JFK, 17, 11000, south of
1,000, and we're out of 2,000. That was 5,000, 4,000.
Now, sadly, if I was able to use the Wisconsin Scenery, we'd be able to see the streets and stuff.
Call upon 112, Minneapolis Center, good morning, time for occasional light shot.
Because the author of the downloaded scenery put in roads and everything. But if the elevation's going to be wrong, we're not going to be able to land correctly.
Navy Duluth Sierra 216, turn left heading 290.
Left 290, Navy 216.
And plus it throws off our...
American 129, turn right heading 040. 40, American 129.
Okay, so what I've done is I've turned on the Wisconsin Scenery, and then as we start approaching the airport, I'll turn it off.
Uniform flight heading 160 back to set traffic. Climb and maintain 7,000. 7,000, 090. Turn right heading 050. 050, 187.
I would imagine the airport would be off in this direction here.
Departure Skyhawk 80377's with you. Climb to 3500 if we can, and on to Southwest County, South County. 0377 main north of Highway 101. You can assume your own navigation. Maintain D4. 377, will do.
Now for approach, we should be coming in at about 3,800. So we're about the right height. So we'll see the airport, we'll come in at our approach, and then we'll turn the Wisconsin Scenery off.
Dallas 403, traffic 11 o'clock, 11, 12 o'clock, 3 miles southeast on the Tornado, climbing to 4,000, matching the site, maintaining visual separation. Third side, Scott 403.
Otherwise, the scenery looks pretty bland if we have it off now.
Southwest 1749 in Fable, if you can stretch your climb.
1749. Center 711, traffic 12 times 5 miles westbound on Navajo, 3,500. We're looking 711 position. Center 711 at 12 times 5 miles westbound, and they're going to continue westbound at 3,500.
If I had created...
Channel 1622 out of 3.3 for 170.
Channel 1620 starts radar contact. Want to maintain 900,000.
900,000, channel 16.
If I had created my airport on top of this downloaded scenery, it would have been fine. But I created it on top of the default scenery. And there's a little bit of a problem with that.
Central 1622, flying heading 050.
Heading 050, channel 1622.
And Channel 1622, want to maintain 10,000. There's traffic at 12 o'clock and 10 miles southwest, indicating 10,900 unverified. Appears to be climbing. Expect higher once you pass that traffic.
1622, Roger, 050, 10,000.
Channel 1622 on the 050 heading, intercept 039 radial to Oviedo intersection, rest rates unchanged.
039 to Oviedo, rest of train unchanged. Stand on present heading, channel 1622.
Channel 1622, lend the heading to join that radial, flying heading 080 to 039 radial.
080 now to join 039 on channel 1622.
Channel 1622, that vehicle traffic is 2 o'clock and 2 miles, indicating 11,200.
And got him, TCAS is talking to us about him, but we don't see him.
Departure NASA 906 with your passing 3,700 to 17,000.
After 906, roger, radar contact. After 906,
We should start to see it here soon.
906 over 14,000.
We're 11 miles away. We should be able to see it. Well, maybe not. Maybe not.
NASA 916, thanks for the tight turn, that traffic slow factor. Additional traffic 12 o'clock and 4 miles northbound, a C9, level at 15,000.
Okay, I'm going to slow us down here with some flaps. In our landing gear. We're 10 miles out.
Echo, San Jose inside, request a visual if you can approve it. 70 Echo, flighting 100. 100, 70 Echo.
There it is. Okay.
Jazz 403, right, Chicago over 25 at about 4,000, code visual approach, only 100 left.
Numbers at 4,000, third division, 1 and out, appropriate.
Las Vegas 48, verify just leaving the dam.
That's Wilson 2, we're out of 5,000.
Las Vegas 48, radar contact, cleared lava, butte, lava arrival.
Okay, we're going to go this way. And then we'll line up. Yeah, so a lot of these roads wouldn't be here if I didn't download the scenery. I'm not going to sit here and make scenery for the whole state. I'm just going to do the airports that we're going to land at. I did put in like a couple of the roads around the airport,
turn left, heading 0900.
but not all of this stuff.
Approach, Metro 1.
Metro 1, go ahead.
Mile and a half. East, north 2700, like to be inbound Metro 5.
Metro 1, cleared into Bravo airspace, radar contact.
Come on. we should have a vertical indicator also. Kind of surprised it hasn't
Richard 605 Heavy, report to airport inside. Sorry, 605
activated
Richard
yet.
605 Heavy, clear for the visual approximately 25 left. Clear for the visual 25 left, Richard 605 Heavy. Reno 711, center maintain 7,000.
7,711.
Delta 565, the emergency aircraft is going to go to 25 right to southwest type over there, 2 o'clock, about 4 miles. He's at 4700, be on the base momentarily.
Okay, we're looking for him. We'll be out of his way.
South 1749, turn southbound on the approach.
Say again for 1749.
Turn southbound now on the approach. You got a twin set at 11 o'clock, a mile and a half that has you inside, maintain a visual at 4,000 for South 1749.
Okay.
Whoop, I just saw it. This just moved.
Enter at 511 to still maintain 8,000.
511 down to 8.
So it is good. I guess we're at the right altitude that we're supposed to go.
Good morning, Skyfinder 472, 1000, request lower information, please.
Skyfinder 472, Leverage to send and maintain 8,000.
Send and maintain 8,000.
Reno 711 to send and maintain 6,000, contact approach 119.4.
6,019.4, 711, good day now.
2156, requesting 25 left. Canada 2156, okay, winds 190.13, you're about number 12 for that runway. Well, in that case, we'd like to go to 19 left then. Okay, it's dim the 20 heading, respect 19 left, descend to maintain 8,000, United 2156. Sir 20 heading down to 8,000, United 2156. Richard 605 heavy traffic on a 3-mile final for 25 right to southwest, 767, you're number 1 for 25 left. Chair 605 heavy. Skyfinder 472 with your speed to 210, you're 6 in trail of 1757.
Speed 210 on the speed, Skyfinder 472.
United 2150,
What?
heading 010 to set a maintain 6,500.
Heading 010 down to 6,500, United 2156. Channel 2570, 12-7 for 8.
2570, line number 5 for the runway, or you can play 19 left is number 2, your choice.
We got ourselves leveled out. That looks good.
Left before, is that what we're number 5 for?
Nope, you're number 1 for 19 left now, and descend to maintain 6,000.
Okay, down to 6,000, yeah, 2570.
And 2156, for your speed to 210.
So does 210, United 2156.
What you doing, girl? I'm just gonna walk in front of you. Aren't you?
Skyfinder 472, descend to maintain 5,000, calling at the airport.
We have the airport inside, down to 5,000, Skyfinder 472.
No, you're not going back there. You know not to go back there. Okay. See, the VSI is working.
Skyfinder 472, clear visual approach runway 25 left.
Clear for the approach 25 left, Skyfinder 472.
Okay, Talia.
Southwest 1118, descend to maintain 8,000, advising you on the runway inside.
8,000.
Look at the camera.
Southwest 1118.
She's walking in front of me, huh?
Is 190.17.
Provisional 25 left.
United 2156, reduce speed to 170, you're number 2 on the downwind, calling company traffic, 12 o'clock, 6 miles out of 11,000.
Okay, flight of 170, United 2156.
Not on the keyboard. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you.
5,100.
5,100, yeah, 2570.
You'll step on the keyboard and the whole plane will go out of control. Not on the keyboard. Come on. You know better. Here. You gonna jump on the chair? Huh? No? No, I'm irritated. Ah! What the heck? I think she did actually hit my keyboard.
Cactus 561 to wind 19020, expect runway 19 left.
Cactus 561, roger.
Well, I just saw the horizontal indicator move. That's weird. Why is the DME lit up? It doesn't usually do that unless you click on it, but it's not like I can change the DME.
At 2570, you have the airport in sight at 9 o'clock, 4 miles per kilometer. At 2570, cleared visual approach runway 19 left. Visual 19 left, yeah, 2570.
Let's see if we can turn a little bit more closer here.
Expect you descent through 5500. There will be traffic at 10 o'clock, 6 miles northbound on a downwind for 19 at 6500, another 737.
Okay, we check in. We are expediting right now. Sky Commander, first engine.
At 2156, traffic at 2 o'clock, 6 miles on final for 25 left out of 6000 in Airbus. We're looking in at 2156.
Alright, let's try this heading. Okay, where'd the airport go? There it is.
United 305, 390. United 305, United Center. Clear direct Hector. Radial to Victor 283. Victor 16, Paradise. Direct to Ontario, maintain flight level 390. Okay, direct Hector, radial to Victor 283, Victor 16, Paradise, direct to Ontario, United 305. Correct. 811 Heavy, descend at flight discretion, maintain flight level 240. 811 Heavy, discretion to 240. 25 to 4 miles from the final approach, take a turn right heading 110, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 12 right approach. 110, clear ILS, 12 right, 2000 after established, making 1525.
Man, come on.
187, reduce speed to 180, then to maintain 6000. 180 speed, then 6000 to 187. 129, nothing to maintain 4000.
Are we just not at a good intersection vector here? Let's see. Let's turn a little bit more this way. I think I see the right runway. Come on. I see the runway. It's right here at an angle. As you can see, runway 2 would be at that same angle, so it's right there. Get ourselves set up on the vertical here. Come on, horizontal indicator.
Cessna 0377, traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles, opposite direction indicates 2,000. 377, we're looking. 06 kilo, descend and maintain 3,000. 06 kilo, out of 4 for 3.
Wind turbulence.
70 Echo, San Jose in sight, request a visual if you can approve it. 70 Echo, flighting 100. 100, 70 Echo.
There it goes.
Vector 609, traffic landing, runway 19 left, full horse road, the intersection, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff, wind at 350 at 5.
609, going to go 25 north. Tower clear, jet 114, to Charlie, on the visual 25 left.
Clear jet 114, to Charlie Tower, traffic MD-80, short final, runway 25 left, clear to land, wind 350 at 5.
Okay, we're clear to land on 25 left, clear jet 4, Charlie.
Vector 609, contact departure, good day.
Good day.
King at 59 X-ray, where are you parking? Signature. 59 X-ray, roger. Hold short of Delta for traffic on your left and contact ground 121.9, please.
Okay, hold short of Delta and going to ground 5 minutes.
Tower Richard 98 Heavy, you're ready to departure.
Richard 898 Heavy, tower hold short, runway 25 right.
Time hold short, 25 right, Richard 898.
Black Valley 7516. Parking monitor 121.1.
Parking, monster ground, 7560.
Okay.
898 Heavy, runway 25 right, taxi in position, hold traffic.
As you can see, I removed the Wisconsin scenery. So the road there is what I put in. Looks kind of empty without the scenery.
1947, wind is now calm and runway 25 left, clear to land. Helicopter traffic, no factor.
1947, clear to land, runway 25 left. Tower Silverado 150.
Silverado 1 tower, wind 010 at 4. Landing at the ramp will be at your own risk.
Silverado 1.
King Air 1 Hotel Tango, turn right next taxiway, contact ground point on it.
It'll be at your own risk. Well, that's kind of lovely to hear.
Richard 898 Heavy, wind 010 at 4, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 898.
Second 1117, final for 5 left.
Second 1117 tower, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, by 1117.
About 4 miles away.
We're
locked into the
traffic holding in position and contact ground point 1.
ILS for the most part.
25 right and ground point 1.
Talia's walking in front of me. And she's about ready to step on my keyboard. Come on, Talia. Really? Come on, girl. Stay over here, sweetie.
Richard 898 Heavy, contact departure.
898 phone.
We seem to be coming in a really good vertical angle.
Amtrak 648 heavy, caution wait turbulence from a departed heavy L1011. Wind 360 at 5, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff 25 right, Amtrak 648 heavy.
Georgia 020 heavy, runway 7 left, taxi into position, hold for wind turbulence.
Roger, taxi into position 407 left. Would like to go via 007.
Say again, Georgia 020.
Would like to backtrack to 407.
Georgia 020, intersection Delta is the full length of runway 7 left, sir.
Okay, sir.
Amtrak 648 heavy, contact departure.
648 heavy.
American 1117 at the end, turn right, cross runway 25 right on Alpha 7. Traffic will hold in position and contact ground point 1.
Clear to cross the runway line.
2020 heavy, caution wait turbulence from the departed heavy L1011. Wind 360 at 4, runway 7 left, cleared for takeoff.
Takeoff, 227.
American 1117, hold short of runway 7 left. Remain this frequency, hold short. American 1117, tower.
Go ahead.
Roger, hold short of runway 7 left for departing traffic.
Oh, we'll hold short now for departing traffic.
Jeez. Come on, we were nicely lined up too. Oh, for crying out loud.
Amtrak 1091, tower, thank you, in sight, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Clear line, Amtrak 1091.
Southwest 998 on place 19 left.
Southwest 998.
Come on, stop moving around.
Runway 19 left, cleared to land, follow 727, short final.
Headland 19 left, Southwest 998.
Come on. Line up for me really nicely. Come
Charlie,
on.
turn right when able, contact ground control point enter.
Grappling foothills. Yeah, so the Ans 104 is checking in as we come up on the high rise, 28 right.
There we go.
105 at 5, runway 28 right, cleared to land.
28 right, clear to land, so the Ans 104.
Other 164, runway 1 right, cleared for immediate takeoff or hold.
The 164 heavy, we're rolling.
Now I do have taxiways here, but when you create taxiways with Scenery Object Designer, it doesn't put any blue lights.
Philippine 106, can we make a right turn here? That's correct.
Okay, so you can see on the map there that the taxiway is just over to the right of us. This gives you a chance to see the whole airport too. I think I put a fuel box right there.
Eagle with Kilo.
Citation 693 Mike, we cleared to Long Beach Airport. Oasis 1 departure, Goffs transition. Goffs, direct Hector, KO3 arrival. Maintain 17,000 departure frequency, 125.9er, squawk 5350.
Okay, the Oasis.
That guy is everywhere we go.
Transition, Goffs,
direct Hector, KO3 arrival, Long Beach, 13,000, 125.9, 5350.
Okay, recheck your initial altitude, sir. Initial altitude would be 17,000.
I'm sorry, 17,000 for 93 Mike.
93 Mike, the readback is correct. Kilo is current. Have a good flight.
Good day.
Turn Southwest 383 and line is South Lake, Charlie 402.
Southwest 383, Lawrence of your request, sir. Stand by. Just one United 2418. You're released at 1913, void at 1933. Time is 1754 and a half.
Oops.
Okay, 1913, 19.
I shouldn't have done that. All right, it's in front of us.
2418, thanks.
Southwest 383 is clear Salt Lake City Airport. Reveal 3 departure. Milford transition as filed. Maintain 17 valve. Departure frequency 133.95. Squawk 1015.
Okay, I think you did give us the Ovitas 3, Milford 17,000, 3395, 1015.
Oviedo 3 departure is correct. The readback on the clearance is correct. You coming out of gate 4?
Sir.
Have a good flight.
Thank you, good day.
Yes, so Scenic 42 is Kilo for Charlie.
Long clearance at Talon 42.
Scenic 42.
Scenic 42, clear Charlie departure.
Yep.
Squawk 4224.
We got it.
224. 42, thanks.
Morning, clearance Frontier 382, looking to go to Salt Lake City with Kilo.
With
Frontier
Kilo.
382, clear Salt Lake City Airport. Oviedo 3 departure. Milford trans.
All right. Okay, so we're here at Ashland at JF Kennedy Airport, not New York, Wisconsin. And that's it. This is a custom airport that I made. And anyway, what we're going to be doing is we're going to sleep for the night, and then we'll start back up in the morning, because there's going to be some really nice scenery to look at, and obviously you're not going to be able to see it at night. So all right, well, that's all I got. Check this out on the other simulators, and I will see you on the next leg of our journey. We've got a long way to go in this world tour, so remember to subscribe to be notified of future flight simulator content. I've also done this same flight on other simulators, such as the ones you see on your screen, but you'll find more in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around amongst the clouds.